pong ball. My sour potion is building up. It's looking toxic in there. Woo! A single sour warhead. A sour flush. Everyone's favorite. Oh, the powder's not mixing. Blue raspberry pop rocks. Guys, listen to this. It sounds like an orchestra of pop rocks. Calypso ocean blue lemonade. It was a perfect amount, and just like that, we got a giant warhead sour spray bottle. And of course, we gotta top it off with some sour blue crystals. Whoa, it's smoking! Now it's time for our final sour item. A giant sour gummy worm. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at the size of this thing. I wonder how many gummy worms I had to melt to make this thing. It smells delicious. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm gonna fly away. Sour warhead spray. Citric acid. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's one sour worm. Clouding up the air. Time to roll it around town. Oh yeah, now that's gonna be one sour gummy. But now it's time to level it up with some malic acid. Woo! Whoa, it looks toxically sour. Time to powder it up. One full bag should be enough. This worm is now fully coated in some sour toxicness. Woohoo! That was some sour gumminess. Because we're leveling up each toothbrush. Our next toothbrush is even bigger than the last. It's the world's largest Lego electric toothbrush. This epic toothbrush has over 4 pounds of Legos on it. So let's see how well this ultimate Lego toothbrush will clean my smile. Let's swap this bristle head with the larger one. Much better. It's got double the cleaning area. But first, let's check the pH. A value under 5 will cause cavities. It's off the charts. Lego toothpaste. Back off. This is Dental Digest. Let's keep brushing. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm getting toothpaste all over my face. Let's check the after results. I'm cavity free. Up next is my favorite flavor, salty. Nacho cheese Doritos. Look at the cheesy flavor. Let's level these chips up with a giant Dorito. Look at the flavor of this guy. Now that's some bold flavor. Now it's time for some chicharrones. Not these tiny ones, because these things stink, but this giant one. Because this is a giant food video, so we got a giant chicharrone. This thing is literally taller than me. I have no idea how I'm gonna eat it. And that was some crunchy stuff. Pizza! It's a giant slice of pizza. It's so big. Whoa! This pizza is so big, it's bigger than my entire body, and I'm like 7 feet tall. That's enough pizza for me. It's time for pizza party. Whoa! Did you hear that? And now it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. The world's largest electric toothbrush. This brush has over 1 foot of bristles. Now that's a lot of scrubbing power. And the best part of these bristles are surprisingly soft. Since we have the world's largest electric toothbrush, there's only one way to apply toothpaste. The world's largest tube of toothpaste. It's bigger than me. It's gonna be one massive fat glob. And of course, it's fat glob toothpaste, very, very flavored. If you guys ever wanted to know what this closing tablets taste like, make sure to check out fatglob.com. Now, this is not any ordinary tube of toothpaste. You can't just squeeze it. You gotta hug it. 3, 2, 1. Fat glob! This is Dental Digest. Let's keep brushing. My smile's cavity-free after this brushing experience. Make sure to brush 2 times a day if you want a cavity-free smile. We'll see you Fat Globbers in the next one. And as always, smile on. Ciao. We're about to test things that nobody's tested before. Like finding out which giant food will cause cavities, brushing with the world's largest electric toothbrush, ripping the world's tiniest fat glob, and more. Giant red Taki. It's huge. No reaction. Blue extreme Takis. That was some extreme heat. My lips are burning. That was a lethal combination. Giant spicy bulldog ramen. Giant ramen hot sauce. I got it all over my hands. That was hot. Let's sauce it up. Giant flaming hot Cheeto. That's one bold, fiery, crunchy, oversized snack. That was a burst of spicy, smoking flavor sizzling on my tongue. It's time to cool my mouth down with some frozen tahini. Let's check the breathometer. This device tells you if you have bad breath. A 5 out of 5 means you have lethal breath. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's a 5 out of 5. I'm surprised my stinky breath didn't melt this device. Now that I'm a fire-breathing dragon, let's find out how the world's tiniest toothbrush will clean my doo-doo breath. Besides, this toothbrush is smaller than my teeth. I'm afraid I'm gonna swallow it. And these bristles are almost microscopic. Since there's pretty much no way to use this toothbrush without accidentally swallowing it, I bought the world's smallest travel toothbrush kit. Let's see what's inside. Whoa, ho, ho. A tiny toothbrush to clean in between your teeth, toothpaste, and a buildable toothbrush. A satisfying click and this thing's ready to go. Look how soft those bristles are. This tube of toothpaste is a bit too big for me, so let's miniaturize it to this tiny Colgate. Are you kidding me? It's so cute. I got like one little tiny glob. Tiny glob. This is Dental Digest. Let's get brushing. Now it's time to rinse with some tiny mouthwash. Minty fresh. Let's check the after result. Yikes, it's still a 4! I guess this tiny mouthwash and toothpaste wasn't minty enough to clean my bad breath. Up next, sweet. Let's make a giant DIY nerd rope. I've seen a few videos like this, so we gotta make one. Like a paper towel tube and cut it in half. But since I'm making a giant one, I got myself a massive PVC pipe and then sliced it in half. Parchment paper and 5 pounds of gummy bears. I can smell all 6 fruity flavors. Apple, strawberry, cherry, pineapple, and orange. Grab a microwave bowl. Pour the gummies in and then heat them up. Grab some nerds. Place the parchment paper down on your half-cut circle. Once you microwave your gummies, it should look like this, a slimy concoction. Now it's time to pour the concoction over the nerds. Woo! Time to let it cool. Time to top it off with some extra nerds. It's time to throw this thing in the freezer and let it cool. After keeping it in the freezer overnight, we got the final product. It's massive. To put it into perspective, this is a normal nerd roll, and this is the giant DIY nerd roll. It's so big. It's at least 50 times the size. Stretch test. This thing is not budging. That tastes like a rainbow explosion. It's time to wash all that food down with a giant Coca-Cola. This thing is huge. Guess how many cans of Coke it took to fill. Let's put some Mentos inside. I'm kind of interested to see what happens when we add a whole sleeve of Mentos to this thing. So let's try it out. Whoa, did you hear that? If you want to keep your teeth healthy, then I've got a limited promo for you. It's buy one, get one free on FatGlob.com. This is the biggest sale yet we've ever had on disclosing tablets, so shop while they're live. You can find the link in the description down below and shop now on FatGlob.com. Giant disclosing tablet. This giant disclosing tablet is equivalent to 100 disclosing times. So let's get chomping.
We do, BB. Yes.
Let's check the before results.